there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video for you. In the past, have filmed a baby names video and I just love baby names. Unfortunately, we are not having any more babies, so I don't get to name any more babies. So I love doing videos like this because I love thinking about baby names. So this is a tag video. I was not actually tagged by anyone, but I took the liberty of doing it anyway. I actually saw it recently on Louise Penland's channel from Sprinkle of Glitter. So there are 16 questions. I'm just going to hop right in. So the first question is, what is your favorite boy and girl's name from the top UK baby list name? And I went on the 2017 baby list name and found my top two. So for girl's name, I chose Mia. I just think that's the sweetest name. And well, not the sweetest, but I think the name is really sweet. And then for the boy, I chose the name Bowie. I'm not a huge David Bowie fan, but I think the name Bowie is really sort of strong and handsome and classic name, so Bowie. And question number two is, what is your least favorite boy and girl name from the top UK list? And so, not to offend anyone, I'm just gonna come right out and say these are great names, just not any names that I am overly fond of. So anyway, the names are Elsie for a girl and Finley for a boy. So they're just not my style of baby name, but they are cute if you named your children that. Number three is, if you had twins, what would you name them? Girl, girl, boy, boy, and girl, boy. So for girl, girl, I chose the names Edie and Esther. I think that sounds really great together. Both E names, both classic names, and I don't know, I really like those two together. For the boys' names, I picked Milo and Nash. I think those are great, sort of both four-letter words, and I think they sound great together. And then for a girl boy or boy girl, I chose Remy for the boy and Ivy for the girl. I think those sound really great together, and I like both those names. So number four, if you had to change your name to anything, what would it be? So I heard this name really recently and I really love it. It's the name Freya. And I think it's a Scandinavian name. I'm not 100% sure, but I just really think it sounds kind of exotic and a little bit classic at the same time. And if I were to change my name right now, it would be to Freya. It doesn't, although maybe I wouldn't, because it doesn't sound really great with my last name. So my last name starts with an F, and FF, I don't know, it would just sound not the best. Number five, if you were to have 4 children, any gender, their names all have to start with the same letter, what would their names be? So I chose 2 boys and 2 girls, and I chose the letter A. I chose the name Albie, Astrid, August, and Ava. So Albie and August for the boys, and Astrid and Ava for the girls. So I just think that's really cute. Although I don't think I could name my children all with the same first letter, because even with 2 totally different names, I have trouble sort of getting their names out of my mouth. So if they all started with the same letter, I would be confused all the time, I think. Number 6, what's your favorite animal inspired name? So I picked the name Wren for a little girl. I think that is really sweet and also classic. I like classic names. You'll probably see by all my choices, but yeah, I think Wren is a really sweet name. Number 7, what's your favorite color inspired name? I chose the name Rosalind. I really love that name just as is, and I guess you could say that it comes from the name Rose, the color rose, so Rosalind is the name I chose for that. Number 8, what are your top 3 boys' names? The top 3 I chose for this list, although they're my current top 3, my name choice changes all the time. So the names I chose are Arlo, Vincent, and Alfie. And then the next question is, what are your top 3 for girls? The name I chose for the girls are Ida, Phoebe, and Beatrix, or Trixie, I don't know. Maybe it's because I like the show called The Midwife, but there is a character called Trixie on there, and I really just love the name Beatrix. So, or you could even call her B for short, B-E-A. So anyway, those 3 I really love. Question number 10, what is your favorite celebrity baby name? And I don't really know, I'm not really up on celebrity baby names, but I did look up a list, and the one that I found that I thought was the cutest was Sunday Rose. That is Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's child is Sunday Rose, and so I thought that's a really sweet sounding name, and I think the names really flow nicely together, so Sunday Rose. Number 11, what is your ultimate guilty pleasure name? I'm not sure I really understood this question. Maybe it's a name that you like but you would never name your child that, or I'm not really sure what they mean by guilty pleasure. But I came up with 2 names that I really love, but I don't know that I would name my child that, because anyway, the names that I chose were Posey, and Mabel. So I really like the sound of both those names, but I don't know if I would name my children that. And yeah, so guilty pleasure, I'm not sure, but I chose those two names as my guilty pleasure names. Number 12 is, what is your most hated baby name? I'm just not gonna answer that because there's no name that I absolutely hate. I think that's a little bit of a silly question. So moving right along. Next question is, choose a baby name based on a month. So I chose the month August. I really love that name for a boy, August. So that is that. And then next question, choose a baby name from a movie. So I actually love the name Benny, and it is from the movie Benny and June. I don't know if you know that movie, but Benny and June, I absolutely loved that when I was younger, sort of in my teens, and I really like the name Benny. I'm not a huge fan of the name Benjamin, but Benny I do love. And then last question is, choose a name that's already in your family or a family name. And I love, love, love the name Hannah. But we already have a Hannah in our family, and she is wonderful and great. So I would never name my child Hannah just because it's already taken by someone so lovely, but I love the name Hannah. So that is the baby name tag that I wanted to do today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to tag 3 people. I'm going to tag Christina from Subfertile Frugalista. I'd love to see her baby name video because one of her daughter's name is Ren, and I chose that as one of the names that I really love as the animal inspired name. So I'd love to see this baby name video from you. Number 2, I'd like to see Michelle Pearson if she's up for doing this video. I don't know, I've tagged her in videos in the past, but I'm gonna try again. So Michelle, I'd love to see your baby name video. And number 3, I'm going to tag Patricia from Living Even Keeled because she has 2 daughters. I love both her daughters' names, so I would love to see a baby name video for her to see what she likes for sort of boys' names maybe, or something like that. So anyway, if you aren't subscribed to my channel but you'd like to see more videos from me, please hit the red subscribe button so that you don't miss a video in the future, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!